Hey guys, welcome back to
Hey
the
guys.
Gamechangers podcast. My name is Harsh, and today I have with me my BFF, my ride or die, Jayden
Yes,
Depeel.
sir.
Looking forward to doing one of these episodes. It's been a while since we did one, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna be talking about something really like a hot topic, NFTs, non-fungible tokens, fungible or fungible. What is it?
I don't know.
I think it's fun. I think it's non-fungible tokens,
Fungible,
but
yeah.
yeah, they are really popular right now. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's either trying to buy one or trying to make one as an investment. Jayden, what are your thoughts on him?
Do you want to hear my full case for it?
Well, actually, before we get into
Let's
that,
go over it, and then
let's-
you
let's-
present
let's
your
explain to
case,
people
and
what
I'll
it is.
present mine.
right? Because not everyone may not know what an NFT is, right?
Yeah.
But an NFT is basically a non-fungible token, meaning it's one of its kind. So it's a unique product that can't be replaced or I guess copied in a way. I guess for an example would be like a Mona Lisa painting, right? Now people can make multiple prints of that, but it's one of its own, right? It's one of its own. It's a one item only type of thing. So now this concept. It's kind of being, I guess, used with Ethereum, which is a cryptocurrency with Ethereum technology to, how do I put it? I guess for people to, I guess, create NFTs in a virtual space and for other people to buy it and, bid on it and use it as a collective, kind of like how the entire, the entire deal with like sports cards and even Pokemon cards and, collecting those and them going for like $1 million or something. It's kind of like that where you're collecting something but in a virtual space or a virtual format, right? But that's a little bit, I don't know, is there anything you would add, Jayden?
It's kind of like a new evolution of the blockchain type of thing, and it's like creating more uses for it. And I think I was searching up. It seems like the marketplace has been out since 2018, but I'm not sure. I didn't actually look into that, but it seems to be just a steady increase of the amount of uses that people can use with the blockchain, and it's directly linked to all the cryptocurrency stuff.
Yeah. And like I've seen it with everything. Like personally, I'm really interested in soccer. So there's like a fantasy app where you can collect or pack cards of like certain players from a certain season. And it's a unique card of its own, or if it's 1 out of 10 or 1 out of 100 based on its rarity. And then you can trade those cards and they will earn you certain points in the fantasy. So it's like, and then I know some friends that are selling art. They had an art painting, they digitalized that, and then now they're selling it online. I saw one with like Six Buzz TV or something. They made an NFT with like just graphic arts, and then they sold it for I think $26,000. And with what Jack Dorsey, Twitter CEO, he sold a tweet. I think I'm not sure if it's sold or not, but it was last time I checked, it was 2.5 million. And he said it's like an autograph. He sold a tweet basically, and he said it's one of its own, and it does make sense, but at the same time, it's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, and Six Buzz, man, Six Buzz is, think about how crazy that is for Canadian culture. It's like the MTV of Canada.
Yeah,
I love it. I've seen The Economist make some, but they cost like $200. Like The Economist magazine. New York Times did one for 600,000. There's art. There's groups of characters. There's cyber something, kids or punks or whatever, and it's characters. I've seen people talking about those a lot because it's all part of a series. And yeah,
and then there's the Beeple one that went for $69 million.
Yeah,
right? And I think that it got really popular because people are just like, okay. I think when that happened, it kind of broke the internet in a way, and it was a wake up call for a lot of people saying this could actually be something where people can make money and it could be a big thing in the future, right?
Yeah. Imagine okay, you saying break the internet reminded me so people like Kim Kardashian, she always posts ass pictures and breaks the internet, and they're photoshopped, and it's like you've seen it before. What if she NFT'd that? Like she would make
Ooh.
so much money.
How
Like
much you
you don't
think?
even need OnlyFans. You only need NFTs.
Oh no. Wait, so I guess in a way, like OnlyFans is like an NFT subscription. Is that not
I
what it
guess
is?
so.
That's what it is,
Yeah,
man.
it all comes around, man.
Because the picture or whatever the content they're posting, that's one of a kind, right?
Yeah.
And people are paying to access that. It is what it is. That's the world right now.
Yo,
Yeah.
people like they haven't gotten to this point, but I'm sure like someone will find it out and break the internet.
That's true. Kylie Jenner, man.
Yeah, once she gets a hold of this technology,
Well, you're a
it's
genius,
done.
man. Just send an email and CC Kylie Jenner on that.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
sure.
be her manager.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
So want me to go over my case, what I think for this?
Go ahead. Begin your case.
Oh yeah. So
time starts now.
Basically looking into it, it seems like right now at the stage of NFTs, it seems like for someone like me and for probably like 99.9% of people at this stage, it seems like it's just a fad and we don't actually have any use for it. Like I think down the line, I want to like invest in paintings because I think that will be cool. And I know someone that has done it before, and it kind of just adds a little thing to your house and stuff. But I wouldn't really buy an NFT because it's not really my priorities. I'd rather just invest in like just throw in Palantir or something. I feel like I would have more like certain upside. But what I was looking into, so I'm like kind of bearish on that side. I think that it's just a fad that will be over if it stays at this point in time, I think it will be a fad that will be over in 3 months and it will stick around, but not that many people will use it. But I've read and talking about your playing cards with sports, that's actually a good point. I didn't think about that, but I've seen stuff that it says for like concert and movie tickets and sports game tickets, it can actually be used really good because like it cannot be counterfeited. So that would be used really good. And then also if you have a ticket that goes along with like a real painting. So let's say you have the Mona Lisa and you have the Mona Lisa NFT certificate, it like authenticizes it even more or authenticates it. I mean, so it seems like in that use for tickets for things, it could actually be like really useful. So, but
Right.
like at this point in time, I wouldn't really buy one because I'm not really into alternative investments anyways, but I know some people that would. And I have a friend that actually bought an NFT. So he bought this one for like $1,000. And then a couple days after, it went up to 2,000. Like there's like 5 copies and someone bought another copy for 2,000. But he's had it up and he hasn't been able to sell it yet. But yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. Definitely.
I feel like it could be oversaturated too.
Yeah, there's like two sides of the coin. I think definitely there is an opportunity with the entire market. Like with anything new, there's always an opportunity, but that doesn't necessarily mean that if you just buy any form of NFT, you're going to make money. It's free money. That's not how it's going to work. I think there's an opportunity in certain areas, and some markets are definitely going to boom. Like you said, sports cards, maybe like Pokemon cards or like virtual. Like let's say if I have like a card from like a World Cup winning goal or something, right? Like that's something that I can hold on to and maybe sell. It has sentimental value to people. And like I think
especially if you're into sports a lot. Like for me, I'm not like as into sports. Like I'll watch a Super Bowl and stuff, but if you have a sentimental attachment to that, I can really see that.
Yeah, like I think it depends on the value and also, like what value it holds to the general public and how much value it's gonna hold over time, right? And like I think some of them are gonna be busts, right? Some of them are just gonna be like, right now it's popular, and then like a couple of days later it's just like whatever, no one cares about it anymore. But I think some areas in terms of different forms of NFTs, some sectors are there's definitely promise, especially with the graphic design aspect. Right. I think that's an opportunity. People are making GIFs and stuff. like graphic design paintings. And I think it's like for graphic design, it is huge because this is an opportunity for them to sell a virtual type of painting or something, or a piece of art, instead of like, I guess, having like a physical copy of it, and people are willing to pay for it. So I think it opens up a lot of opportunities. But at the same time, it's not going to be for everyone. It's not free money. And I also think like there's more of an opportunity maybe lying in like Ethereum or something, maybe not in NFTs, but maybe in Ethereum.
Yeah, I think if they can work on this and find new uses, like if you can license it, like how there's like those photos that you just go on for a stock photo, if you can license it because you have the rights to it, that would be really cool.
Yeah, I think it's just going to snowball. It's going to definitely in the initial stages, it's going to develop more, and I think more aspects are going to come out of it as more and more people hop on it and develop on it. But yeah, I mean, you think we should make an NFT?
Maybe, I don't know.
Just for the sake of it?
Maybe it would be fun. One thing though, because me and my friends were talking about doing it for fun. So with cryptocurrencies, there's like gas fees, it's called. And so you have to pay money to put your thing on the blockchain at that point in time. And cryptocurrencies aren't my thing that much, but I have friends that use it a lot. So when you transfer it or something like that and you buy it, you have to pay gas fees, which is like a form of like if you e-transfer and it's a fee, it's like that, but it's related to the blockchain. And apparently it's like really expensive right now with how much it's being utilized. So it actually costs quite a bit to make an NFT right now.
Okay, I actually didn't know that. That's interesting.
It's a little bit
even crypto in general. Like I think crypto is definitely on the rise. But at the same time, I'm not big on like Bitcoin and stuff at the moment, because as an investment, it's definitely really volatile. If you have some extra money, like I think if you have some extra money right now, like I would suggest investing it in things like investments or savings or real estate. But if you have like just money to just throw away and you just want to take a gamble, and you're thinking about, oh, should I go to a casino or should I buy an NFT or I should buy some Bitcoin? Yeah. Instead of going to a casino, maybe just throw it in an NFT or something, or, buy some sort of, I don't know, Bitcoin or something, because, the volatility, you're not guaranteed any sort of money from it, but at the same time, it could go either way, in my opinion. So, but yeah, that's, especially, did you see like Visa also legalized cryptocurrency used for payments?
Yeah. And my friends that we all talk about like stocks and stuff on the daily, they all are like, they're asking me like constantly, they're like trying to bet on when I'm going to buy a cryptocurrency. Because I was like super bearish in the past, but then I was like, okay, like I shouldn't beg on this because if it's actually going to make things more efficient, but obviously like alternative investments aren't really my thing. But I feel like down the line, once I have more liquidity and more cash, maybe I'll put like 5% into one of them.
You're all about that
fund
Kathy
that follows
Wood.
it.
You're all about that Kathy Wood, bro. I know anything Kathy Wood purchases, Jayden instantly purchase.
What? Yo, that happened by accident. But some people, like some YouTubers, a few times they've bought in the stocks I've bought like 2 weeks after, and I'm like, yes. And I've been doing my own research, and it's awesome.
Nice. Yeah, I think she'd also dropped like the ETF. I'm not sure if she dropped it. I heard about it. It's like an ARC X or something.
Yeah.
They have their own ETF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one of my friends like legitimately has a crush on her.
Really? Damn.
Yeah. She's just in the news, man.
But yeah, man, going from there. So what do you think is the future for NFTs, just to close before we close off our podcast?
So I don't really know, because it's basically, it's a weird point in time in the market. Like basically, so it seems like there's so much talk about anything, and everyone and their grandma is like like YOLO calls on like Tesla and stuff. And like everyone is doing options. Like their first stock ever they buy is options. They throw like all their money in Bitcoin and NFTs. And like I just like walk around and like some dude, like sometimes dudes with like a perm and a Gucci belt come up to me and they're like, yo man, did you know the future of Bitcoin? And like just like the people that you wouldn't expect to be doing this stuff, they're all in. So it depends, because it seems like once things go back to normal, a lot of the people that aren't traditionally investing in this stuff might exit. So it just depends. And it depends on like how much is like institutional and how much is retail investors. And it just depends how we can utilize it.
I agree. I think, I agree with what you said. There's definitely going to be opportunities, but not for everyone. And you have to see, what's an opportunity that kind of stands out to you. You got, be safe with your money. Don't just throw it away just because you see other people just, dropping money, especially like what you said, it can be scary. With every second person now is a retail investor, and we're in a way or form. Everyone's trading, right? A lot of people are trading, doing their own investments, opening trading accounts, buying Bitcoin, buying this, and with NFTs, I think it adds to that entire investment culture, which is great. It's great to try to save money and build your own wealth. It's fantastic, but at the same time, it's important to be safe. So I think there's an opportunity
and not gamble. There's a difference from investing and gambling.
Definitely, never invest with the mindset that, oh, how can I make as much money as fast as I can, or anything like that. But I think in the long term, I think there's definitely an opportunity with NFTs. Maybe 20, 30 years, I can see, let's say if I buy like a NFT Charizard, like a shiny one, and I have that, and it's like year 2021, and I hold it until like 2050, I can probably sell it for like, if I buy it for like, $5,000, I might be able to sell it for like $1 million, maybe. Yeah. I could see that happening and not be surprised.
Yeah. And like someone told me this thing, and it's like a little bit harsh, but like it's a little bit rude, but it's like they said, be kind of careful when the shoe shiner is giving you investment advice. And it seems like there's so much euphoria in the market that it's like the shoe shiners like giving investment advice. And so just like be careful, and lots of people are entering the market, and if you're serious about it, like go all out. Like I'm happy for you guys, like give us your advice, I guess, like you should contribute if you're serious about it, but just be careful to not get caught up in like the euphoria wave.
Right.
Basically.
Right. Great. Okay. Well, that's it for our episode today. That's our Trend Talks episode number 2. Thank you guys for watching. That's our episode on NFTs. Hope you guys learned something. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you on the next one.
See you guys.